Morning YouTubers. The idea behind today's little cruise is to get a bit further up the canal, close to somewhere where a car can pick Mum up. She's doing well, but she can't walk as far as she used to. So we're going to look for somewhere more suitable. This is where we are, between Hemel Hempstead and Apsley. As you can see, there's a fair few locks on this stretch, all going up, as we climb up and over the Chiltern Hills. I know it's arse upwards, but I'm going to quickly tell you about the day after Mum left. I was laying in bed about 7:45 in the morning, thinking about getting up, and I heard a noise on the roof. I went to investigate, and there was a man in his 30s laying on the roof smoking. This immediately brought the East London out of me, and I told him in no uncertain terms to get off the roof. He replied with a shocked look on his face, as if I was in the wrong, "Can he just finish his smoke?" I told him then, if he didn't get off the roof, I would have to come up there and throw him off the roof. This seems to have done the trick, but how weird is that? Do any of you other boaters out there get things happen like that? Or is it just me? Right, let's get back to today's journey. I want to set you a little challenge in the comments. By looking at this picture, what do you think the name of the boat is? Please comment. And try not to be too rude with the comments. I don't want you upsetting my delicate nature. And I know what you lot are like. The weather's not too bad today, but every now and again you get a few little drops of rain, but nothing to worry about. We're coming up to one of the many locks that I just showed you on the map. I can't time it exactly because all locks are different, but I would imagine each lock takes about 20 minutes. At the speed I go, it's going to take a while to get up there. And I'm hoping that when we get as high as we're going to go, that we get some lovely scenery and countryside up there. But we'll see. You can see that the rain's not too bad because I've not even bothered to put a coat on. These lock gates have got plenty of flora and fauna growing on them. Those are intelligent words for me. A few years ago I'd have just said weeds. Must be all them books I've been reading since I've been living out here on a boat. Mum keeps asking me, can she do a bit more to help me as we're cruising along? So I found her another little job to do as we're leaving the lock. She's going to hold on to the rope while I go back and shut the gate. That seemed to have worked pretty well. Well done, Mum. We'll make a crew member out of you yet. She did have a go at the steering as well, but that didn't go too well.
Right. What's that? Yeah? 9,
The other boat has just told me that there's a swing bridge coming up, and you can only go through it at 9, 12 and 3 o'clock. In that case, we've just missed the 9 o'clock one, and the 12 o'clock's going to be a few hours yet, so I'm going to pull over and take a look at the maps to see how close we are from the swing bridge.
There's nothing I could do.
We're laughing because as we was chatting, the boat started drifting out with Mum sitting on the back. I put my glasses on this time so that I could see the map in better detail, because I missed the swing bridge when I first looked at it last night. But the swing bridge is a bit further than where we was going to go anyway, so we're going to set off again. We're coming up to another lock now, and there's already a boater on the lock landing setting the lock up, and there's another boat inside the lock. So I'm going to get out of the way and pull up here. So we're going to share this lock. Just gone past a nice looking canal side pub, Fishery Inn it's called. Not all of the time, but more often than not there seems to be a bridge just before a lock on the canals up here. You get people from all over the world on these canals. The other boater is from Canada, and he's borrowed the boat for a couple of months off of a family member, and he's going to spend a bit of time discovering the canals of England. Nice man, hope he enjoys it. You can't really see it from here, but just behind that boat, Freebird, is an open air cafe, which looks nice. Just past all these moored boats, there's a bridge that you can bring a car up right to the canal side. I'm hoping to get a mooring near here somewhere for Mum. Looks like our luck could be in. Because it wasn't looking too promising with all them moored boats the other side of the bridge. I'm going to try and pull in just in front of that blue wide beam on the left. Yep, there's enough space there, but it looks a bit shallow at the bankside. But where I cut my teeth on the River Stolt, where it's very awkward to get alongside most of the time, this should be a piece of cake. I'm going to let Aitch drift in backwards so that I can jump off and then use a plank if I have to as well. You can't get all the way in, but I can get close enough. Looks like I'm going to have to use the gangplank though. Thank you ever so much for coming along with us. Mum tells me she's enjoyed her little holiday, which is good, and I hope to see you next time.